Mr. Math here. Thanks for watching my videos. Be sure to like and subscribe, and remember to click the bell icon to be notified of updates. Hello viewers, welcome back to Let's Play Oblivion Remastered. We're here with Jeffrey Grow Jeffrey in the town of Ayleswell. We just solved a little problem for them. They'd all been turned invisible by some mage living in that ruin right down there. Kind of an odd fellow. You can see, really, why the townsfolk were all kind of annoyed with him. But honestly, he wasn't all that bad.
Hey, you're the one made us visible again, right? Good show.
Well, yes. Akatar, well, I guess you could say he made a mistake and he fixed it.
Don't get me wrong. Some of my best friends are elves, but self-important jerks like Ankatar give them all a bad name. Good day.
Jeffrey probably wouldn't have much to say about that. He doesn't have much of an opinion on elves in general. His bad opinions are reserved for, the types of people who've been persecuting him for his faith. Anyway, so we just solved the problem with Ayleswell there. And we were originally on our way to Frostcrag Spire, which is up there. We are going to, I just stepped right on the wolf corpse. We are going to set some stuff up when we get there. But we just happened to bump into Ayleswell and their problem while we were on our way. Is that the way we need to go? No, this isn't the way we need to go. I don't think. Yeah. We still have a... What's that? Oh, it's a Minotaur. Are we going to get close enough for him to attack us? That's a definite yes. Why is... I was pushing the magic button and Jeffrey wasn't casting. The heck? I was pushing the button. I was pushing the X button. Come on, Jeff, cast. What are you doing? Hello? Jeff? What is going on here? Auto move Q. That must have been what happened that one time where Jeff just started walking around when I wasn't actually doing anything. Okay, alright. What's going on here? Why changes? Okay. Alright, that should be working. Why is it not working? Okay, what the heck is going on now? Okay. If I return it to the original button... Okay. So that worked. Steam just downloaded a huge game update, and it seems to have, I don't know, borked a couple things. Why is the X button not working? That's really strange. Why does the X button not work? It was working before the big update. Okay, whatever. Jeez, this guy has a lot of health. Okay. My health is doing fine, but my, not endurance. My, fatigue isn't doing all that great. Jeez. Wow. I mean, wow. That was quite a fight, actually. That's a fine how do you do. Used up all my hammers. That was quite the fight. The last Minotaur I fought wasn't anywhere near that hard. That branch sticking out of that fallen log looked kind of weird from a distance. Like a monster or something. Okay. Well, if that's the kind of enemy I'm going to be facing now that I'm level 16, I definitely need better equipment. Oh. Let's start hitting this next guy with an enchanted mace. Okay. Apparel's about to break, and here I am without any repair hammers. That one went a bit better. Okay. I think I'll be stopping in on Bruma to get my loot sold, and what is that? Could be a mountain lion? That's what it looks like to me. How much loot do I have, by the way? I'm up to 498 out of 500. Yeah. Thought I saw an enemy on the compass there. Guess not. Anyway, I'm going to stop in on Bruma to sell my stuff. To sell my stuff and get my equipment. Oh, another one.
Well, look who we've got here. This is the part where you fall down and bleed to death.
Battle axe of jinxing? Over encumbered, am I? Alright then, so let's see, magic. Nope, that's not enough feather. Neither is that. This is a fine how do you do. Okay. Just enough strength. Oh, for the love of go.
Whoa!
And I'm diseased. Fabulous. This has been a rough trip. How much further is Bruma, for goodness sake? There it is. Eight and the one preserve me. This has been quite a trip. Let's sell this junk. And get our gear repaired.
Hello there.
How goes it?
And I need Beguiling Touch.
A pleasure to speak with you. Please, go on.
Ah, he's at max disposition. Yes, look at that. Okay.
Armor, weapons, I have it all. How may I help you?
Mercantile skill apprentice. High disposition. I might be able to push it. It's probably too high, though. I'm a mace user, so yeah, you can have this.
I can't do that.
Jerk. You can, too.
An excellent bargain.
Okay, I'm already down below 500 units of weight.
That's a fair deal. That's more than I'd usually pay. You've made a good bit of gold.
Elven Battle Axe, 396. Glass Battle Axe, 717. Lion Pelt. Mithril Boots. There we go.
That's a good deal.
Okay. Whew. That certainly unloaded a lot of junk. Now then. Let's buy a bunch of repair hammers.
Tell your friends about me. Bye.
And now let's use those repair hammers. Aha. Armor mastery increased. Long days and nights at the forge make you strong and tough. You're now an apprentice armor. Your repair hammers now last twice as long. No, I'm a journeyman armor. Right. They swapped the perks for the armorer skill. So the one that used to be the journeyman perk is now the apprentice perk, and vice versa. But they forgot to change the text on the rank increases. So even though I just reached journeyman, it says apprentice. And back when I reached apprentice, it said journeyman. Okay, let's see. Speaking of journeyman versus apprentice, I now have a journeyman mortar and pestle. So I can sell the apprentice one. Not to this guy, though. Mage's Guild. Let's see. Okay, 6:30. So the Oops. The alchemy salesperson. Where are they? Perhaps they're downstairs having a meal, considering the time of day and all.
What do you want?
Wow, that's abrupt. Tell me about Nirn.
What was it called again? Something root? Oh, sorry, I can't remember. I'm afraid unusual plants are not my area of expertise. I think I'll have to refer you to Sundarian. He's a fantastic alchemist in Skingrad who specializes in this sort of thing.
Right.
Goodbye.
Well met.
No one around here buys and sells anything. What do you think of the Mages Guild?
It's a shame that Selena doesn't join in our fun, but she takes her role as an alchemist very seriously. If you need supplies, she's the one to see. Farewell.
So it is this lady. But she's off duty at the moment, it would seem.
What?
You don't sell anything either.
Bye.
No one sells anything around here. What time is it? 7 o'clock. Bread, huh? You know what? It is kind of late. Let's have a pork sandwich. And, heck, an apple to wash it down. Okay. Well, this is kind of inconvenient. How much weight is it taking up? It's only one unit, isn't it? Yeah, it's just a single unit. Okay, I can handle that. Let's get some shut-eye. We've had a long day, after all. Get an early start in the morning and get up to Frostcrag Spire.
I'm listening. What?
Still not selling? Nope.
Goodbye.
Not buying or selling. You know, I've been kind of thinking vaguely. I have the Helm of the Crusader. Maybe I should just start using it. Ugh. Honestly, not my thing. I'll probably have to use it eventually. Once I get the entire set, it'll probably be instrumental in defeating... What was his name again? Umaril, I think? Also, while we're here, I don't remember whether or not the chapel sells restoration spells. If they do... seem there's anyone here. Wait, what? Make a pilgrimage to a way shrine of Tiber Septim and henceforth receive a blessing at Tiber Septim's holy altar. I've gone to all the way shrines. I mean, I've gone to a way shrine for each of the 9. Does this guy sell magic? Doesn't look like it.
Welcome, knight errant.
Nope. No magic from this guy.
Bye.
Knight errant. Is he somehow aware of my pilgrimage? It's not like I've kept it hidden. Whoa. That's a serious looking ghost.
Hello.
Door to Chapel Hall. Am I allowed in? Looks like it. If it was trespassing, it would have been red.
The 9 welcome you to Bruma. I'm Isa Raymond, priestess of Talus.
Magic.
Can I interest you in some of my wares?
That would be a much better spell. But I can't cast it. Darn it. And then there's these 2. Can't cast them either.
Good day. I need you to leave now. I need you to leave so I can lock up.
Hello.
Well, that's all kind of disappointing. That woman did have some really
Tidings, citizen.
good, really nice looking restoration spells, but they were too powerful. I couldn't cast them. Fine. Let's just move on. I don't remember if old Oblivion had the same kind of ambient noises as the remaster does. Yeah, it makes this a very powerful experience. Just the sheer ambience of this landscape now. both visually and audibly. Can't go up that way. It's too steep. I can just barely make it up here, though. Wasn't there an abandoned camp up here? Yeah. Okay, I need to practice my, summoning magic, my conjuration. Now, supposedly, from the top of Frostcrag Spire, you can actually see the throat of the world up in Skyrim, if you look north. Last time I was here, the weather was very low visibility, so I couldn't make it out. Is that supposed to be it right there? I'm not absolutely sure. But that could be it. One mage tallow candles box removed. One mage tallow candle box removed. Okay. Altar of Enchanting. Let's see. The best I have are commons. Let's see. Fortify attribute. Can I really only do one attribute? Can I really only do one effect? Fortify skill. Fortify heavy armor. I was under the impression that I could put two or more effects on items on items. I'm gonna have to figure that out. Altar of spell making. Let's see. Fortify skill. Armor, sure. Range, self. Magnitude. 100. Duration. 1 second. It'll cost me only 45 gold and require 15 magicka. Perfect armor. Perfect fortify armor. Confirm. All right. Congratulations, you've created a new spell. Magic. Perfect fortify armor. Fortify armor on self for 100 points for 1 second. Cost 15 magicka. Okay. Current armorer skill. $50. So, cast. Current armorer skill, 141. Effectiveness only 91%. But an increase of 91 is more than enough to put my armorer skill all the way up there. Which ought to basically give me the master perk. Let's see if that works. Oh, wait a second. I was about to say, can't repair anything right now. Break chance, unbreakable. It does give me the master perk. Okay, let's see. Drain attribute. Restore health. Range self. Magnitude. Come on, get it to 20. There we go, to 25. Duration. 2 seconds. Get it to duration 3. Okay, what happens if I just do... $50 points of healing? That actually requires more magicka than 25 points of healing over 2 seconds. Okay, what's this current healing spells actually called? See here. There's a very specific spell I was trying to make that I made once or twice in old Oblivion. But I don't have the magic I need to do it. It was basically a Finger of Death spell. Where you drain the target's endurance down to 0, and then drain their health. And it basically insta-kills them. This is disappointing. I could have... I really did think... that this would let me add more than one effect at a time. Fortify strength, sure. Dwarven Cuirass of Let's put it at the front. Swole Dwarven Querus. My goodness, that looks ugly. But at least I'm not still wearing the Dwarven Helm. I'd look even more like a chess piece if I had both of those pieces. Okay, so Orcish helmet. Common soul. Fortify. Endurance. Buffed Orcish helmet. Buff Orcish helmet. That's better. Why did that take it off? Guitar's Ring of Protection. Can I enchant that? Let's see. Aquaman's Ring. Well, that's 2,000 G? How much G do I have? 4,900. I can live without that particular enchantment for now. I think I'd like to save my money instead. Living area. Spire Vault. Why are there all these imps down here? Vault Guardian. You know what? Fair. Wine. Shadow Banish wine? I think I'll leave that there. Cheap wine. Let's drink that first. I mean, if this is going to be a mage's tower, then yeah, it makes sense to have creatures like that for guardians. Okay, let's go up to the roof. Yeah, I'm not absolutely sure, but I think that there is supposed to be the throat of the world. I could be wrong. Well, I mean, the throat of the world is possibly the tallest mountain in all of Tamriel. Possibly even taller than the Red Mountain over in Morrowind. Speaking of which, that ought to be like in that general direction, but I don't see it. There's the Imperial City. And supposedly, in Skyrim, if you get a good enough view to the south, you can actually see the white gold tower there. Supposedly. Okay, time? Only 11:15, okay. I don't need that thing making noise in my place. Nice decoration there. The mage. Up in the constellations. Alright. I do believe we're done here. So, Imperial City, Kvatch, Ruma, Anvil, Skingrad, Shadenhall, Leowyn, Coral, Bravil, that's where I want to go. Jeffrey is conflicted. He is still holding a serious grudge against the Leowyn chapter of the Mages Guild. He's not happy with the Mages Guild in general, but the Leowyn chapter in particular, he's just not happy with them. Because they're the ones who caused him all that grief with that false accusation of theft. He was trying to investigate that guy on behalf of the Guildmaster, and he was the one to falsely accuse Jeffrey of theft. And yet, Jeffrey does have to go back eventually if he wants to, get the recommendation. So, yeah, he's very conflicted. But, right now the grudge is winning out. He's not going to Leowyn. If something else happens to take him to Leowyn, one of his other quests, then fine. He'll drop in on the Mages Guild while he's there. But otherwise, to Oblivion with them. Bravil. Okay, I just want to double check. That's where I want to go, right? Yeah. Bravil. Okay. Off we go.
Good tidings, citizen.
Apparently some fool tried to resurrect the Crimson Scars in Deep Scorn Hollow. The Dark Brotherhood will not like that.
I've heard others say the same.
The Anvil Guild has made quite a name for itself under Carahill. Did you hear about the recent murderer they caught?
Of course.
I've sighted the Forlorn Watchman again. Every time I see that ghost, it gives me the creeps.
Goodbye.
I hope I can help.
Whoa, what happened to the colors there?
What can I interest you in?
Let's see. How are we looking here? Alright, so I have the Journeyman Mortar and Pestle, Let's sell the apprentice one. There we go. Does she have any more of the journeymans? She does. Okay, yeah, let's get it.
A bargain at any price.
And we'll sell the apprentice one. Okay.
Thank you. Come again.
Wait a second. I saw...
Have a look at my wares. I'm sure there's something to suit you.
An expert an expert one. Yeah. I'll take it.
You've made a good bit of gold.
I mean, wow.
Thank you for your business. Good day.
Just, wow.
Good day.
Can I buy anything from you?
Only quality goods for sale here. What can I interest you in?
Skill level too low. Skill level too low. Blast it.
Bye.
Okay. Kude.
Do you have the mage's staff associate?
Yes, as a matter of fact, I do.
Ah, wonderful. I shall be most pleased to return this to its rightful owner. Thank you. You needn't tell me the details of what was involved in getting it. It's perhaps better that I know nothing about it. Your actions for the guild more than merit a recommendation. I shall send it to the university promptly. And to thank you more personally, I shall teach you this spell. You may find it useful in certain circumstances.
Captivate. What do you think of the Mages Guild?
Each local guild hall has its own way of doing things. That means each hall has its own set of problems.
Well, I'll grant you this much. Most of the guild halls have been more fair with me than the Leowin's Guild. Well, what about the Arcane University?
The Council of Mages meets there in the Imperial City. That's where the real power of the guild lies. If you do what you need to, you'll get there one day. Just don't forget to help those who have aided you on your way. Please, I'm in desperate need of help, and I think you're the only one that I can turn to.
Oh?
I don't suppose you could help me locate my friend Henantier, could you?
Tell me more.
I miss him so. We were study mates at the Arcane University, and we've come to grow fond of each other over the years. He's always getting himself into jams with the careless ways he performs his experiments, and, well, I'm afraid he's done it again. I'm going to level with you, as you seem like you wish to help. Henantier isn't missing, on the contrary. I know exactly where he is. The problem is, he's trapped and there's no way I can free him.
What deception? I guess I didn't hear enough of the conversation.
Well, Henantier's been warned that if he strays outside the guild rules one more time, he may be up for summary dismissal. The rules say that he isn't to practice dangerous experiments at his home. It must be done in the guild under the watchful eye of an associate. Henantier's never been one for rules, and so he's continued to perform his latest experiments in secret. If word gets out, he'll be dismissed.
Well, ordinarily, Jeffrey Grow Jeffrey wouldn't want to get involved with that kind of, shall we say, funky business. But, again, he has a bit of a grudge against the guild right now, so fine. We'll help.
Great. Whatever suits you and gets me Henantier back suits me just fine. When you're ready to go and see him, let me know. But please, do hurry.
Well, it's going to be a little while because we have reached the end of the episode.
Hello.
Good to see you. What's new with you?
I ran across a couple of mud crabs not long ago. Annoying creatures.
Ugly things with their thick shells and sharp claws. I avoid them.
Good day.
You too.
Hail.
With the way she was just sliding across the floor there, that was kind of funny. Okay, so, viewers, we've reached the end of the episode. Thank you very much for watching Let's Play Oblivion Remastered. Kind of an interesting episode, this one. That fight against the Minotaur that started things out was... I'm still not too sure what to think about that. That seemed a lot tougher than it really should have been. But, well, whatever. The rest of the episode went more or less smoothly, so I'm not too annoyed by any of that. And, hey, we got Frostcrag Spire more or less all set up. We got the recommendation quest for Bavil finally completed. And now we seem to have another quest for Kude here, who's, well, she's always been fair with Jeffrey so far. Though, granted, he hasn't had a lot of dealings with her. So he's not too sure if he can trust her. But, hey, anything that sticks in the guild's craw right now, he's perfectly on board with. So we'll take care of that next time. And hopefully we'll have enough time to hit the road for Skingrad, too. That's the plan for the future. See you later.